2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Putting for par. He's currently tied for first. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Look like this one's heading to the beach. Second shot here on the 3rd. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, that almost went down. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
An important par save.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. He's in a share of 3rd place.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey. And down it goes. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. From around 170 yards here, 2 strokes off the lead. This looks to be heading to the green. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. This putt for a spot in the top 5. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That's a little untidy. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality. that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind, with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Wow, what happened there?
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. That's frustrating. Bogey putt coming up here. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 4th place.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the hybrid. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Remember, there's 2 important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Hopefully that double bogey in the last isn't scarring them for life.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
They've got this left to tie with Harold Varner III.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. This is a par putt. Like the look of this one. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here at the 10th. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Currently tied for 8th place. That's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently sitting in second.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Is that what they had in mind? Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big par saver coming up for this fella. Ouch, that hurts. And this one will be for bogey. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. He has this putt to save his par. Oh, what a stroke. Good putt, that. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 1 shot back now.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And the putt drops, now 1 over, heading down the stretch.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Time to play one of the 1-shotters. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently at +1 for the day. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Nicely done. Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
He can sense an opportunity here.
Surely it's going to.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Just one off the lead after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff. A quality shot, that.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
And this putt for a final score of 71. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Ooh. This is a bogey putt coming up. And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they'd completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.